Hello, my name is Taylor Darcy with Darcy Law. I am a California licensed attorney and I work with small businesses, entrepreneurs, and startups to help them get started in the right way possible. Today we're going to talk about what is a DBA or a fictitious business name statement if you want to get the actual technical definition. Most people call it a DBA or a doing business as. So, what is that exactly? A doing business as is a form that you have to file with the Secretary of State, or not, sorry, woo, different one. The county, you have to file it with the county. What it is it tells the county that you are going to be doing something in not your name. So if your name is John Smith and you want to do John Smith Plumbing, that does not require a DBA. However, if you want to do your business as Smith Plumbing, or rather, I should say, like Action Plumbing, something that does not have your name in it, then you will file what's called a DBA, or fictitious business name statement, and that is a mouthful, but it's putting the world on notice that if I am going to do business as something that that they know where to find it, where there's a real person behind it. And so you file that with the county, and then from there you have to publish something in a newspaper, a legal newspaper, and it's done by the county. They give you a list of the names, at least in San Diego County they do, and then what you do is you go there and you publish this fictitious business name statement, and it has to run for so many weeks. And once you do that, then you are able to go back to the county and it's filed with the county and you're good to go. So then you can start doing business as something else. That means that you can get an EIN number, or a bank account in the business's name. Now, a DBA is there's no liability shield that's attached to it. So the problem is they can still take your house, as I talked about in my sole proprietor video. That if you haven't checked that out, check that out. They can still take your house. If you hire employees, you definitely have to get an EIN number from the IRS. All of these things that are a factor with a DBA. A DBA provides no protection whatsoever. All it does is tell the world that you are doing business as this company. And so your assets are still at risk. You're still, as a sole proprietor, just the same. In that instance, you're still stuck with the same restrictions. You can't sell a sole proprietorship very easily. You can't divest yourself from it, and it provides no protection for you. Now, a DBA can actually be used in several instances, not just as a sole proprietor, but that's the most common one. A DBA can be used if you're a corporation that wants to be doing business as something else as well, that is not attributed, that's not part of your corporate or LLC name. Now, that means that you would have to form the entity first and then file the DBA with the county. So the Secretary of State, you would file with the corporation or the LLC, and then you would file the rest with you'd file the county DBA. Again, no liability protection, but allows you to do your business in the name of what you want, which is nice. It's not terribly expensive. You have to pay, I think it's $42.50 depending on the county, and then you also have to pay for the publication. So it's around $100 to get started there. So not terribly bad, and you still need a business license, and you'd want to do the business license after you've applied for after you've gotten the DBA taken care of, as well as the bank account and all that other stuff, the EIN as well. You're going to want to do all of those things. And these are all parts of if you want to run a successful business that has that you're not going to have issues with. So if to sum up, a sole proprietor is just a person. I talked about that in my sole proprietor video, but it's just a person that's taking business and doing it on their in their individual name. A DBA, or a fictitious business name statement, is something that's filed with the county that allows them to know who to go to in order to do business as. Now, it's not a terribly long process. It takes about a month, give or take, a little bit more than a month to do all of this. But if you need it done, I highly recommend hiring someone to do it for you, whether it be me or anyone else, just because it can get complicated, and we walk those things through it so that you don't have to worry about that. You can focus on building your business. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'd love to help you. I'd love to answer any questions you may have. Subscribe I'm on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. You can find me anywhere. I'm also on LinkedIn. Let me know if you need anything. I'm happy to help, and we'll talk to you soon.